This article is going to read and is going to say that the so-called African-American woman is actually subjected to more bacteria vaginosis than any other race.
What it is, tribe, look, I'm about to change some things up, right? I'm about to make another channel, and on that channel, it's going to be like whatever I want to post. Like, I can react to anything on that channel, you feel me? That's going to be the channel. I just react to anything. If you want to laugh or some shit, just go to that channel, you feel me? I'm going to post daily on that channel. This channel, I'm going to keep and maintain it with these informational videos, with the longer videos. I had a comment saying, the short videos kill my channel. I'm like, yeah, dude, because, like, you feel me? Like, the longer videos allow for y'all to get more information, you feel me? So that made sense, you feel me? So, you feel me? I listen, you feel me? I listen. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make another channel. It's gonna be daily videos, just whatever I want to post. If you just want to vibe, just go to that channel. This channel is gonna be informational videos weekly. You feel me? Multiple videos weekly on this channel. It's gonna be more informational. Appreciate y'all for watching. And today we got Yaki Awaken. Is there a biological physiology? Damn, fuck. All right. Is there a biological physiological difference between black and white people? Let's get into this shit right here, because we already know Yaki Awaken be spitting, man. Boom. Ah, shit. I ain't turn my headphones on.
Totally different purposes, and then we have a singularity war that's going on too, and that's all of us fighting against the communists. That's all of us fighting against what's going on a global scale. So even though we have our own little thing going on, we still got to come together, and we got to fight against this global warming. We got to fight against the food scarcity that's finna come, the water being polluted, the air being polluted. You see what I'm saying? So we have to make sure that we systematically looking at this the right way. But since we talking about diet today, I'm gonna stick on diet. I'm not gonna get into how y'all was created and where y'all came from. I already did a long segment on that. That's on my Rumble. And again, y'all marked that as hatred. So let's just stick to diet, how we are biochemically different, and we're gonna prove it with scientists. Y'all ready to get this started? Type in some nines. We're gonna dive deep into it, family. This information I'm finna bring forth will blow your mind. And if you have the money or the means or the will to make it to my seminar at Prairie University, come. We diving deep in it. This stuff will blow your mind. Stuff that they will never, ever, ever tell you. Because you have to remember, the moment that we start eating how we supposed to eat, we're going to unlock our minds. We're going to unlock our DNA, our junk DNA. We're going to detoxify. And that's going to able...
If you didn't know, I'm speaking on melanated people because I am a melanated person, and that's what I do most of my research on melanated people. So I'm just going to speak for melanated people. We have locked DNA. This is a fact. How do you unlock that DNA? This man know the secrets right here.
That's going to enable us to actually expand our consciousness where it's supposed to be. And that's liberating. The moment that we are liberating, the moment we liberate ourselves, there is no use for other people. That's what I'm saying. So in order to keep this world going and to keep certain people in power, they have to keep you drugged up off of certain chemical foods. They have to keep you chemically castrated.
Look, could they be like, the human race is all one race? That's not true. Like, you can look at it like that, like, oh, it's not racism. You can look at it like that, like to be not racist. But if you just look at the If you just look at the bone structure of each different race, you can tell the race by the bone structure. It's you feel me? So every race isn't the same, like identical the same. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
For you can't rebirth gods and goddesses in earth. They gotta keep you at a certain level, y'all. Now, am I saying that all Caucasians have this thought or have this mindset? No, I'm not. I know some cool white people, family, so I'm not sitting here, but I'm talking as collectively as a group. We see the mind frame and we see what's going on with this country and what's going on with this world, what's going on with Russia, what's going on with the United States. We see how they think collectively as a people. Like, and we can't sit up here and say that this is racist. We speaking about pure facts. Look at what happened to us as a people. Look at what happened to the country. Look at what happened to the water. Look at what happened with pollutants. Look what happened. I mean, once you start getting into the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, you start getting into the Rothschilds. I mean, come on, y'all. Is we gonna keep playing this game and pulling the racial card, or is we gonna call a spade for spade and just keep it $1.50? I'm just saying. So I'm not speaking about an individual so-called Caucasian. I'm speaking about the Caucasian, so-called Caucasian race as a whole and the so-called African American race as a whole. All right. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Type in your nines. Let me know if you're ready for this. And we finna dive straight into it. And at the end, I will open up the phone lines. Let me get this up off the screen real quick if I can show these articles. Yes, y'all. All you got to do is go to eventbrite.com and get a ticket. It's in a few days. It's on the 8th. And let me say this again. I know some cool white people. I know some cool Caucasian scientists that I talk to every other day through email that actually sends me a lot of different results and a lot of different analogies and a lot of different perspectives from the work that they do in Illinois. They actually work at a laboratory in Illinois and they funnel me a lot of stuff, y'all, a lot of stuff. I'm cool with another white dude. I'm not going to say his name, but he just literally created some new technology to actually go to Ohio and to scan Ohio and test the water to see the levels of dioxin that's in the air and that's in the water source. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff that I couldn't get my hands on. So I know how to network, y'all. I know how to be cool with certain people to make sure that it benefit my people. So I'm not sitting here and saying that all white people are bad. All I'm saying is that we are different. Not only are we different on the outside and look different on the outside, but we are very, very freaking different when it comes to our internals. That's all I'm saying, family. So please do not mark this as hate speech.
Like, I ain't trying to get in trouble for saying too much because I'm not a doctor or anything like that. You feel me? I'm not a professional when it comes to health. But you feel me? That's why you go to watch what doctor you go to. You feel me? Because if a doctor is looking at a melanated person with the same facts, like going off the same sheet as the Caucasian man, it's going to be off because their genetics are different. So it's going to be off. It's not going to, you feel me? It's not even, you're not comparing it to something that is equivalent, you know? So you gotta really go to a doctor you can trust and that they know what they're doing.
And we're going to talk about mixed people. We're going to talk about all of that because I know y'all, and we're going to open the phone lines too. So first, what I want to get into, of course, I have to do this. Family. All right. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. The products that I attend to, this product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. That's my disclaimer for YouTube and for Facebook and for anywhere I'll upload this transmission. All right. I am not a doctor. I don't want to be a doctor. I am a master herbalist and I am a biochemist, and I'm very, very deep into metaphysician. That's what I do. That's what I excel in. I don't claim to be anything else outside of that. This is my niche. All right. Now let's get into it. So I talk about this a lot, family, and we're going to start with this because I do talk about this a lot. And it's just the difference in the vaginal microbiome in African American women versus women of European ancestry. There's a very distinctive difference in the actual gut microbial and in the vaginal microbiome or microbiome network that's inside of the vagina canal. So I want to put this out here as just a different way to look and monitor disease, or a different perspective of what disease actually is. This article is going to read and is going to say that the so-called African-American woman is actually subjected to more bacteria vaginosis than any other race. And as we keep reading through this, let me take this off real quick because I need y'all to understand, and understand something. As we keep reading through these articles, you're going to see, dang, the black woman is more subjected to diabetes. Dang, the black woman is more subjected to heart disease. Dang, the black woman is more subjected to bacteria vaginosis, urinary tract, STDs. Dang, the black woman is more susceptible to gout. Dang, the black woman is more susceptible to acidosis, kidney failure, major. And you have to ask yourself why. Not the pity party yourself and then get away from the question that's going to liberate you and free you health-wise. You have to ask yourself, why are we the highest in STDs? Why are we the highest in heart disease? Why are we the highest when it comes to all of these different diseases? When you start asking yourself why and you start studying, that's when you're going to figure, boom, bingo. That's because I am a high ascended melanated being, but I am partaking in a culture that vibrates very, 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 very lower than me. I am
You gotta realize, if you melanated, this is what you gotta realize. Most melanated people, especially older melanated people, don't realize this. When Christopher Columbus came over here or whatever, there was some people over here, he killed them, a lot of them, and enslaved the rest. Okay? So, the melanated people that was here and got enslaved, their heritage, their traditions, their names, everything got taken away from them. They was forced to take on a different religion. They was forced to take on slave names. Everything that the melanated person once knew got wiped away. Some people got killed for doing things that the slave owners told them not to do regarding their heritage. You feel what I'm saying? They had to take on another religion, Christianity. You feel me? So if you melanated, and you was born in America, and your default religion is Christianity, that's why. You feel me? So you gotta realize, like, you're going off of another culture, off of your religion, and based off your religion is the way you live. Like, you feel me? People live by their religion. You know what I'm saying? So you're taking on another culture in your way of living, and you don't even understand it. Like, you don't understand it at all. So first, you gotta learn yourself, learn who you are, and that's just going to lead to more questions, which is going to lead to more answers. You gotta figure this out on your own. You gotta use that brain that God gifted you with.
Taking in a diet, that resonant frequency, my body don't even like to join with. You see that? I am taking on a language that confuse my frontal lobe. The English language completely fucks up our brains, even trying to conceive this damn language.
Hey,
you see?
I don't like to talk. I hate talking. No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I hate talking, but I don't like to talk.
You know what I'm saying? So once you really start sitting down and you start asking yourself why, then you will understand why are we so highly accepted to all the diseases that's going on in America. But then you go across the world and globally and you see them eating the things that they supposed to eat, being in the environments that they supposed to be in, wearing the type of fabrics that they supposed to wear, and they not suffering from all the same diseases that we suffering from. So don't throw yourself a pity party. Sit back and ask yourself why, and then start studying off the why. That's how I study. That's how I know so much. And then the passion that I have for knowing is what brings my memory. Because I got to know this shit. Because I got to feed and heal my people. So, of course, I ain't finna forget what I'm saying right now. And that passion is what drives my memory. But what drives the knowing is wondering why. Why? I'm a nosy person. Why? Damn, why am I healing her? Why is herpes the number one amongst the so-called Negroes?
Why can I see the moon in the daytime and it's 12 o'clock I'm at 10 o'clock in the morning and the moon right there, damn near right next to the sun? I thought the moon was supposed to be across from the sun and then the light reflect. Why the moon right there? I just be asking questions, you know?
Then you start studying herpes and where it actually come from and how it's not truly a STD. Because if it was a STD, then how the hell did the first individual get it in the first place? You start scratching your head. You like, hold on now. So this is the mindset that we have to start questioning everything. Even research my research. Everything I'm finna show you, look at it like it's a lie and then go back and research it yourself.
A lot of reasons why I started listening to what he got to say, because some of the stuff I knew and he was just spitting, I'm like, yeah, this is facts. I'm like, and then he would go deeper into like the science of it and really explain to you why this is happening. You feel me? So hey, check out his video at Yaki Awaken, his channel at Yaki Awaken, because you feel me, that's all the information right there. You feel me?
Now check this out, family, because it's deep. This stuff is deep. So it's talking about the difference in vaginal microbiomes in the African-American woman versus the woman of European ancestry. Now check this out. I want y'all to read this.
It says, why you here?
Women of European ancestry are more likely to harbor a lactobacillus dominated microbe or microbiome, whereas the African-American woman is more likely to exhibit. See, one harbor, I want y'all to pay attention to these words too, because words in science mean something. So one harbors One harbors lactobacillus dominated microbiome, but the black woman actually exhibits a diverse microbial portfolio, a profile, meaning that the black woman have more bacteria, prokaryotic cell bacteria, prokaryotes bacteria. I'm not even talking about eukaryotes, and we're going to go through this stuff, and that's the reason why I say that we come from prokaryotic cells. That's the reason why I talk about Henrietta Lacks so much, her placenta, the diversity of her cells that was inside of her womb, and how these Caucasian doctors took her womb and took her actual cells and took her placenta, and they studied these immortal cells because they don't die, and how pleomorphic they is. And from today, there are so many different medicines that help you with neurological diseases. They help you with bone deterioration diseases. They help you with stem cell research. Based off of one black woman, there have been generations of and billions of dollars created from these things. So many pharmaceutical drugs and medicines have been made off of these cells. And we're talking about prokaryotic cells here. We're not really talking about eukaryotes. Now, do we have eukaryotes? Of course we do. But we came into evolve that way from when we wanted to sustain ourselves on Earth. We gave ourselves eukaryotes. We said we're going to expand and evolve. Let's give ourselves these cells. But if we're going to talk about where you come from, if we're going to talk about that birth canal and how you're conceived, if we're going to talk about sperm and talk about eggs, we're talking about